Video of a real USC frat. It was made in the 80s. It's so amazingly bad that it's actually awesome. Plus, in the loop, Google, MySpace, and Yahoo have formed a new alliance. We'll tell you if this is good for social networking and how it will affect your online stalking.
Also, we're heading into the Asian underground with film experts Chris Gore and Jeff Wong to check out the anime pick of the week, Appleseed, the Hamlet remake, Legend of Black Scorpion, and Kung Fu Flip itself. And then we will show you the dumbest stunts humans have ever attempted in great moments of de-evolution. Up today, a dude jumping off a cliff, a fat man falling off a car, and a redneck ram to a motorhome. Yeah!
America! Time now to dodge snipers and fire off the top 5 things on the web today. Where are we going, Olivia? Tell us. Let's go then! Since you were so good to us, we'll be good to you and start things off today with cars. Cars? All right, now, normally on Attack of the Show, we always feature the latest and greatest rides, right? We have the world's biggest auto show, a Lamborghini that shoots fire, a robot unicorn you could ride to the mall. We got awesome stuff, right? Not today.
No. Right now, we're going to the other end of the spectrum to look at possibly the worst car ever. You think you got it bad? You think you got it bad? No. Look at this poor sucker.
Oh. That's after the ride was pimped, too.
Yeah.
He went in for Lambo doors? Nope. Gone. Cars are actually often extensions of the penis for men, so translation, guy doesn't have a penis.
No, that's actually impossible. Of course he has a penis. The side has just been shaved off.
I don't, yeah, anybody, I don't know that,
it's
no?
It, and it's just...
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, I just don't get what you're saying.
It's possible.
Okay.
Coming in at number 4, we're traveling to the tropical island nation Haiti to check in with their local news.
See, weathermen are one of the greatest gifts ever given to humanity. The world over, they're always lovable, right? They're full of insightful observations. And even though Haiti is maybe, well, I guess it is the worst off country in the Americas, their weathermen are some of the happiest people around.
Pretty much everywhere, it's gonna be hot. Saw that?
Man, I don't need a jacket. Thanks, Arthur.
Thanks, Haiti. And now it's time for today's weather.
Attack of the Show weather with Olivia Munn.
In the Northeast, rain and snow are spreading eastward out of the Ohio Valley. Now, temperatures will range from the upper 30s to upper 40s. More rain is expected for the waterlogged Midwest. Heavy rainfall, possibly 1 to 3 inches, could fall in the region. Now, in the south, high pressure dominates with warming temperatures through at least Friday. And today, our featured city is Longview, Washington, where today there's scattered showers, a slight chance of thunderstorms, and perhaps some small hail. Highs around 45. Before we go, we'd like to wish a happy 100th birthday to John McCain. He enjoys barbecuing, Republican endorsements, and Hilton hotels. You're looking good, John. Now back to you, Kev.
Attack of the Show weather.
Okay, thanks, Olivia. Today's number 3 item comes to us from the internet comedy factory Funbox.
That's right. The LA-based troupe wormed their way into our hearts by combining 2 of our favorite things: spring break road trips.
Woo! Gonna take some pills. Hop in a shower. What?
And the lost art of bardship.
Dude, this road trip is gonna be legendary. Look out, ladies. legendary. I almost forgot to tell you guys, I brought a bard with us.
So he just sings about us?
Why is it that Scott is always shotgun guy? Mayhap it's time for someone else to give it a try. Scott has to pee, he really has to pee. Man, he has to pee. Rivers and streams and whirling mists, he really has to pee. Daytona Beach looms ever closer, closer ever still. And soon Dave will kiss a boy, his secret wish fulfilled. Shut your mouth!
Whoa! The bard was like a mini moment of truth guy. The sketch actually earned the group a top 10 spot in YouTube's Sketchies contest, and it's about to move on to the final round. Now, if they win, they could get $25,000 in cash and $15,000 worth of production gear. It's pretty sweet, right?
You know what that means? Fancier bard costumes?
Yeah.
And
what? Oh, there's
if
more?
we're lucky, a loot.
Oh! A boy can dream. A boy can dream. Can we get a loot chance?
Baby loot! Baby loot! No? Nobody knows my reference?
Yeah, when you got the crowd, you're good. I mean, you know, but then it just dies and... No, do it again. They'll support you.
Baby loot! Nobody knows. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Goody!
Yes! Bruce, you're my best friend!
I don't...
Baby loot!
Was the problem really that we didn't know it was from Goonies? Was that really the problem? No. Oh, thank you. All right.
Who said no? Hey, new intern, I see you out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's you with the tie.
They
we don't wear ties
They
here.
drop like flies around here. All right, today's number 2 comes to us from the Santa Monica comedy troupe Runaway Box, which consists of a group of writers, actors, and producers who make their own series of web shorts.
That's right. They've been around the net a few times before, but today's number 2 spot goes to their office-style series, Man in a Box.
Now, this new sketch is about a coworker who, thankfully, doesn't understand euphemisms.
Hey, Greg. I'm spreading mulch next weekend.
Hey, how about you let me come over and spread your mulch sometime, you know?
Oh, that's so sweet, Greg.
This is Laura, and I have never met anyone so completely oblivious to sexual euphemisms. It's a real shame, too, because I get this kind of slutty vibe from her.
It's about getting down on your hands and knees. And,
I'm not the only one in this office who can't get through to her.
The copier's jammed.
I'll jam your copier.
No, it is jammed. And it's not my copier, it's the company's.
Lately, I've just been seeing how far I can take it for my own sick amusement.
I was thinking of making a little stone path that leads up to my back door.
Uh-huh. So do you like it in the back door?
I don't care how you get in. I like the company.
You know how you can't get in, by the way?
No.
If you just, like, cut, like, a cozy chamomile tea bag and crush 3 Tylenol PM in it.
How do you know that?
Just... Internet.
Trial and error? Trial and error?
Mostly, yeah.
Okay. But when you watch that video, the girl is sweet and very pretty, but she would never be able to hang out here at G4 because, you know, we basically communicate solely in sexual innuendo and euphemisms. Completely.
Yeah, well, I mean, the hours spent making TV for a living can truly be long and hard. So we try to give it to each other. You know, it really releases a lot of tension. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know, those guys know what I'm saying. You'll loot.
Yeah, all right. But you know, I'm cheering for you, but it's kind of an easy joke.
No, I'm serious. All show long, we're going to be saying one thing, but we're also talking about, like, wieners and donuts at the same time. You know what I mean?
So you think you can keep it up all hour?
Today's broadcast is innuendo enhanced for the euphemism impaired.
And finally, popping the internet's collar at number 1 today, it's a Chi Phi fraternity rush video from the University of Southern California, circa 1988.
That's right. It was a glorious time.
Oh, yeah.
George Bush was getting ready to wipe the floor with Michael Dukakis. Super Mario Brothers 3 came out in Japan, and
so good.
A business major named Scooter just got a bitchin' camcorder and just couldn't wait to show it off to his bros.
My name's Richie C. Oh, gee, say that I'm slow. Why? Because I'm hot. But no, they don't know. Blurry distinction. Big, bad, and bold. Chi-Fi never will die, because we made out of gold. My name is Babu. I'm like candy, way dandy. Chi-Fi is my crib, and where I'm as well. Mother, say what?
What are you making? Oh, it's an ice dolphin. Yeah, chisel it. A fine production to be sure, but in our minds, the world's best fraternity-related music video belongs and will always belong to the Tri-Lambs. Eat it, frat boys.
Clap your hands, everybody, and everybody clap your hands. We lambda, and oh, make a move.
Yeah. Watching Scott fire up the crowd was infinitely more entertaining than that video. He was just, come on, everybody. Come on. What? It was good. I appreciate it, Scott. It was very good. Could you come out? Yeah, come out here, Scott. Come out and join us, guys. Real quick. Come on. Come on. Yes, that was for the win. For the win. Better than the loop. To get your daily viral fix and sign up for the Around the Net podcast, go to g4tv.com/aroundthenet.
And don't forget to catch tonight's 10 o'clock show featuring our new ATN After Hours segment.
Yeah. Tell me about it, Olivia.
It's exclusive video.
Oh, yeah. What else we got? What are we doing? What are we showing off? What are we showing?
Showing off the sexiest videos
Yeah, I bet
of
we are.
Israeli swimsuit model and girlfriend.
Girlfriend to who?
Leonardo DiCaprio, Baraffaelli. Think that's hot? A sleepy face.
Right now, it's time for the only news you need to know. Here's Joel Gordine in the feed headlines.
Tired.
Thanks, guys. Here's what's coming up in the feed. First, big cable companies are looking to WiMAX to provide customers with high-speed wireless connections. Plus, James Bond's got some fancy new tech to show off in the new film, and he didn't get it from Q. And it's only been 6 months since they launched. But now, Amazon is the second largest distributor of digital music. It's all coming your way in just a few minutes. But first, back to you guys.
Now there is a new alliance out there that's seeking world domination. Yahoo, MySpace, and Google.
That's right. They've all teamed up, kind of like the Super Friends, to form the Open Social Foundation, which hopes to lure software developers and other social networking sites away from Facebook. Their goal is to make software work fluidly on any site, but it remains to be seen how that will actually impact user loyalty.
Yeah. Now, I know I have my favorite, but we want to know about the rest of you. How many social networking sites do you use? Go to our website, g4tv.com/AOTS, or text your vote to G4TXT, that's 44898 to vote, and you register for AOTS live news alerts as you do that. Now, many people on social networking sites like Facebook get really involved with them when they first start.
Oh, yeah. You want to fill everything out when you sign up and get all your info on there, some photos.
You meet some friends, but then after some time, you seem to lose interest, and as time goes on, it just keeps getting worse and worse, and some people even delete their whole profile.
That's the thing. There's actually a bigger problem here, though, because, I mean, deleting your profile can seriously affect everyone. Everyone around you, your friends, you name it. Folks, Facebook suicide, it's a serious issue.
Are you tired of getting bit by zombies? Are you overwhelmed by apps?
Which Friends character are you? Name that screen kiss, good karma, hatch a celeb green patch. It can all be too much for one person to handle.
Maybe you feel like you just want to give up and end the pain once and for all.
You're not alone. Facebook suicide is the leading cause of deleted accounts in all of social networking. But there is hope. The Facebook suicide hotline is standing by to offer serious pretend counseling.
Listen to this actual call.
Facebook suicide hotline, how may I help you?
God, I can't take it anymore. The twittering. Oh, the twittering. I'm gonna have to go back to MySpace.
Sir. Does MySpace have granular privacy control?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
But that is just one success story out of millions. The Facebook suicide hotline is ready and waiting to be your light at the end of the social networking tunnel.
So go ahead, give us a poke. We can help you too.
The Facebook suicide hotline is not real. Neither are your quote-unquote friends on Facebook. The advice given on the hotline is for entertainment purposes only and is considered dangerous in 24 states, including Alaska.
Still ahead, we preview some of the best underground agent films out there, including our Kung Fu pick of the week.
Plus, we look at the hottest web app in the last 6 months. It's Frenzy.
And then in great moments of the evolution, we'll watch a video where a bad guy almost died, but not for being bad.
Baby Loot!
Baby Loot! I'm
Position. Attack.
Oh.
Welcome back. I'm Joel Gordine. GeForce parent company Comcast may be pairing up with Time Warner to provide $1.5 billion for a new wireless company that uses Intel's WiMAX technology. WiMAX provides worldwide high-speed web access and video for mobile devices. The company would be operated by Sprint and Clearwire. Cable companies are eager to enter the wireless business, especially as telecoms like AT&T and Verizon enter the TV business and begin offering convenient packages of media services, which could pull customers away from Comcast and Time Warner. This is Big Cable's bid to keep the customers satisfied. Apple is the #1 retailer of digital music, but now Amazon is taking a bite out of their sales. Amazon only sells songs that are DRM-free, and that's managed to land them in the #2 position, even though they only launched 6 months ago. The arrival of Amazon on the market forced Apple to lower the price of music from $1.29 per song to 99 cents. We'll see if that feeling of Amazon breathing down Apple's neck causes them to release their stranglehold on the digital music industry. Hello, Moto, and hello, Moto. Motorola announced they are splitting the company in two. One entity will sell handsets and accessories. The other will concentrate on wireless broadband. This decision comes after sales in their cell phone division began to tank over 6 months ago, but experts say the split probably won't help flagging cell phone sales immediately. They'll have to rebuild their business slowly. Maybe now they'll be able to concentrate on bringing the next big thing to the market. After all, the Rays are so yesterday. Space could be the next big tourist destination, but you'll only be able to get there 2 at a time. X-Core Aerospace has developed a 2-seater rocket ship called the Lynx that will be ready to fly tourists into suborbit as soon as 2010. The Lynx is the size of a small private plane and can fly to altitudes of more than 37 miles above the Earth. This comes on the heels of Richard Branson's Spaceship Two, which is part of his space tourism venture. I guess we'll have to wait and see who has a better mileage reward program. Finally, if you were anxiously awaiting the release of the new James Bond film, here's one more reason to be excited about it. Quantum of Solace will feature a complex visual effects shot that is captured digitally in 4K resolution. 4K offers 4 times the amount of picture image that is usually captured by digital motion picture cameras. We don't know what they have planned for the scene, but we do know that it will feature Daniel Craig and Bond girl Olga Kurylenko. We are also willing to bet that it is going to be awesome. That's it for today, but don't worry, the feed doesn't stop here. Stay tuned to G4 all day. Look for the feed ticker at the bottom of your screen. We will have all the news you need to know as it happens. I'm Joel Gordine. You've just been fed.
It's just so informational.
I know, you just
Look
read
at it. It just goes.
You read it.
Wow.
You read it that way.
That's fun. Just ignore us. Go ahead. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Whoa. Thanks, Joel. Now, you guys just heard the day's top 10 stories in the feed, but right now, Morgan Webb has the latest gaming news and everything else that you can expect on today's X-Play.
Hey guys, coming up next on X-Play, we've got the latest news on EA's bid for Take-Two and the Grand Theft Auto 4 franchise in the gaming update, and Resident Evil 5 is clearly on the minds of gamers from around the world. On tonight's show, we'll tell you where you can get your first look at new gameplay. Plus, we review Command & Conquer 3, Kane's Wrath for the PC, and Bully Scholarship Edition for the 360. All that and more coming up at 8. Back to you guys.
Now, it can be hard to keep track of quality films from Asia, but that's what Asia Underground is for.
That's right. Chris Gore and cinema connoisseur Jeff Wong follow all the latest cinema from the Far East.
Hey, Chris Gore here in Chinatown in Los Angeles with Asian cinema guru Jeff Wong, here to talk about more films from the Far East in another edition of Asian Underground. Now, Jeff, your anime pick this week has heavy influences from John Woo.
Yeah, actually, it has a direct influence from John Woo in that it was produced by him. The film is called Appleseed Ex Machina, and it's sort of a futuristic anime that takes place in a world where humans and cyborgs sort of coexist.
Tell me about the John Woo influences. I mean, certainly had a hand in the action sequences.
Yeah, he did. He had a hand in the action sequences in terms of slow motion, gunfights, and bullet time. And also his signature doves make sort of an appearance in this film as well. With the full CG environments, this movie has a lot of scope and production value. For a heavily John Woo influenced anime, this film is sort of a must-own.
Asian films are known for their bold interpretations of classic stories, like this Hamlet remake.
This is sort of a loose interpretation of Hamlet called The Legend of the Black Scorpion. It's centering around this sort of empowered empress and her plans to overthrow sort of the surrounding dynasties and in this historical China. The set pieces in this are brilliant. It's beautifully made and beautifully shot, and the martial arts sequences are beautifully choreographed. It's more theatrical and it has sort of a ballet feel.
When it comes to Shakespeare's work, I mean, his stuff is very bloody violent.
Yeah, actually what sets this film apart from the other wuxia genre pieces is the level of violence that actually occurs. The martial arts sequences are very beautiful and stylized, but there is a lot of blood and a few decapitations that occur.
So Jeff, there's been a huge boom in horror films from the East, and a lot of these films have been amazing. I know you've got to have something cool for me.
Yeah, it's a little film called Silk. Now, Silk is taking your traditional child ghost story and sort of turning it on its head and bringing a completely brilliant and original film.
Now, what makes the story so unique?
It actually has an element of science fiction, and it follows a scientist who is searching for a material that could assist him in sort of anti-gravity. What he ends up finding is a material that can trap ghosts' energies, and so what he does is hires an investigator to look into this little child's ghost past.
Now, what makes this film so horrific? I mean, you're saying this is one of the best horror films from the East you've ever seen.
What sets this film apart from basically every other ghost story ever told is the involvement of the characters and sort of the blending of genres.
Another great selection of films, a little something for everybody. Jeff, once again, you prove why you're the master.
That's why I'm here.
Appleseed is based on the characters of an original 1985 manga series book. Overseas, it remains one of the hottest franchises out there, and now John Woo is involved. He was, of course, the director of Stranglehold.
Yeah. Never tried a stranglehold. I hear it's dangerous.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Still ahead, The Loop will look at an online fellowship that involves Google, MySpace, and Yahoo's new Open Social Alliance.
And today's web tool is FriendFeed. It helps you keep track of all of your social networking friends. Stick around if you'd like a preview. And you would like that.
The Feed is brought to you by ITT, providing you a place to prepare for your digital future. For details about ITT Technical Institute, go to itt-tech.edu.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Now, earlier we polled you about how many social networking sites you use, and according to the numbers, it looks like 91% of you are using only one or two sites. The rest of you seem to have a problem with commitment. Also reluctant to commit, let's go now to the biggest social networking butterfly in my life, Kevin Pereira.
Thanks, Olivia, but next time I got a poll of my own that I'll let you check the results on. Hello! Tied. All right, so Google, Yahoo, and MySpace, they buried the hatchet and agreed to work together for the advancement of open source coding. Not since the mafia families had such a powerful sit-down been called.
Do you hate having to create the same profile again and again on the latest social networking site? Well, the Google-led Open Social Initiative, announced last November, is hoping to establish a system that would streamline tools for developers to move or transfer your content wherever you go. Now, Google has joined with Yahoo and MySpace parent News Corp to form the nonprofit Open Social Foundation, where they will continue to push the idea of a universal standard for developer apps. Is Open Social the next phase of evolution for the social media landscape? And if the idea is so great, well, then why is Facebook taking a pass? Can't we all just get along? It's The Loop.
All right, my guest tonight is the lead writer for ReadWriteWeb.com. Marshall Kirkpatrick joins us. Marshall, welcome to The Loop, sir.
Hey, Kevin, thanks so much.
Thanks for coming. Well, first of all, we're all huge fans of the blog, and you've been reporting heavily on Open Social this week. So I think it's a concept that for many is sort of nebulous at best, so maybe you can drill it down. What is the new Open Social Foundation all about? What do they actually hope to accomplish?
Well, Open Social has as a goal setting up a platform across all the participating social networks, MySpace, Orkut, Bebo, there's a long list of them. They want to set up a way that application developers can build an app once, you know, be it Zombies or Scrabulous or a slideshow or a music player or whatever it might be, and then just port that application over to other networks really quickly and easily. And the foundation that started today, or started this week rather, is a legal framework where everybody promises not to sue each other, and they share all the intellectual property.
Right, everybody's promised to play nice for the common good, which apparently the common good is defeating Facebook, which we'll get to. But what can the foundation do that Google's open source initiative couldn't? Is the foundation merely just the agreeance that no one's going to sue?
Well, I'm sure they'll have a lot of discussions about technical matters in order to make things go smoothly, but there is a risk that this is, another committee with more cooks in the kitchen, and it might end up slowing things down.
Who's the sous chef here, though? Because I know originally there was a bunch of concern that, yeah, there's some cooks in the kitchen, but Google is designing the menu and inviting everybody to the restaurant, to stick with that analogy. Are they really in that much control over the open social?
You know, it's starting to look like they might not be, and the fact that Yahoo is joining is a really good sign, because Yahoo has a lot of really innovative people in it, and they're working on a lot of other approaches, a lot of other strategies around openness and open source and innovation, so that's a really good sign.
Well, for developers, obviously, this is great. They make one program and it's going to work on all these sites and everybody's going to play nice. But for the end user, for me and the people at home, Marshall, I'm wondering, is my data finally now going to port? Meaning, I have a MySpace account. If I want to get it on Orkut or get it anywhere else, do I have to go and re-enter all that info and re-add all those friends, or are they finally all going to play nice?
Well, unfortunately, all these big guys are playing it really cautiously, and the dream of data portability isn't here yet at all. I know I would like to be able to listen to music streaming on ENunn from my friends' favorites on MySpace, or take events from friends on Upcoming and see them in LinkedIn or what have you, and that's not going to happen yet. The best we can hope for is that really good applications that are built for one platform will be available quickly and easily on whatever platform we use.
Okay.
And maybe someday data portability will happen.
All right, well, let's say I want to get my Cuddle Party social network up and running, and I want it to play nice with the LinkedIns and the MySpaces of the world. What am I going to have to do to actually join Open Social?
Well, you won't have to do anything. You just keep on doing what you're doing. And the theory is that you'll have a whole bunch of new options available to you. Just like we saw on the Facebook platform, there's hundreds of thousands of developers building this widget and that widget, and you can make a hamster vibrate or see 1,000 movies all in your Facebook profile. So too, you'll have opportunities like that on MySpace and Bebo soon.
All right, well, let's talk about the Facebook then. I mean, obviously, they're gaining huge momentum. I mean, opening up their network did huge things for them, to say the least. Why aren't they joining the program? Is it simply because they just don't have to at this point?
Probably. A lot of people think that the platform was being started to combat all the momentum that Facebook has. Their platform came out first. They've got the momentum. That might change if Open Social can execute well, but it might not.
And very quickly, Marshall, because we're totally out of time, do you think Open Social is going to take off? Is it going to be executed well?
I don't know. I think there's a lot of cooks in the kitchen, and I'd rather see some independent, more standards-based approaches come up from the woodwork and get adopted, because the big platforms don't have any choice in the matter.
All right. Many thanks to you, Marshall, for stopping by and keeping us in the loop. Appreciate your time, sir. Now here's Munn, the queen of socially awkward networking. It's weird.
Thanks, Kev. I don't really know how to take that. Today we're looking at travel tech of the future. Plan on exploring the world.
292-9971. Call now.
Hey guys, Indonesia passed a bill to block porn sites and such. Do you think that the U.S. will ever have anything like that?
They do have the ability. That's called mom. Barging in at 3 a.m.
We do live in the greatest country on the planet Earth, and as such, we have what's called free speech.
Didn't that study just come out that said that there's like at least 12 other countries that are better than us technically, or I don't know. Anyway, bottom line is the moment they even try to ban something like that, Internet 2, well, not technically Internet 2, but the next, well, because there is an Internet 2, but the next network
Napster,
pops up. Yeah, it's like the BitTorrent for porn, even though that's mostly what I use BitTorrent for, will come out and everybody will have it.
You don't use BitTorrent porn anymore. You now have a box that gives you unlimited. Fire
TV.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
Kevin has a box.
That's all I'm saying.
That has porn streaming through it 24/7.
DVD quality searchable by keyword redhead outdoor. Yes, 70,000 hits. Bam.
All right.
What?
Well, look, your life is good apparently.
Is that a little too honest?
It was honest.
Yeah,
but
a little bit.
Look, I appreciate it. Your life is good. Your life is good too because you just had your question answered by us.
You're welcome.
And you also just won a copy of Dark Sector for the
double
PlayStation
welcome.
3.
Just want to mention PlayStation 3 not included. Yeah.
Do you like my phone?
Do you want to lick the inside of the box, or you want to lick the game box, or no?
No.
No? Because Hardwick did it while you were gone. I was hoping to do a little cross-pollination. Yeah.
Good thing I said no.
The game is in stores now, and you'll have more chances to win free copies all week long. Be working on those questions, guys.
Yes,
seriously.
please.
Dark Sector.
You want to lick it? Ew.
Stop it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's Hardwick right there. It's a little hard and firm. Now today's web tools will help you keep track of your friends on...
Feeding the stalker in all of us.
I have something I want to feed my online friends.
Man!
You know what I mean?
And just last night, friend feed
No, that didn't really...
announced its
Don't try to
launch.
beat him over the head with it. That wasn't scripted.
All right, well, last night,
What are you gonna do?
it was the launch of FriendFeed API, paving the way for third-party apps to use its service.
That's true. This means developers can now create a friend feed interface on your cell phone, or build friend feed blog widgets, or develop apps for posting pics on your feed or to your feed from just about anywhere, which is pretty cool.
That's right. Now, the best is still ahead. Ding! If you enjoy fatties tumbling off cars, great moments in the evolution will put a headstone on a redneck and a smile on your face.
And today's epic fail reveals what happens when you try to rob a police station. I'll tell you what, it ends with the appropriate amount of tackling, gun waving, and of course, fail.
That's awesome.
If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, ward life. If you dig this, then you dug this, cause I'm all about the nerd life, ward life.
Wow, man, it's 420 on G4. They're rolling dank mugs of awesomeness all day. The party goes down April 20th at 1 on G4.
It's 420.
How many other networks would do this? Zero many, man. That's how many.
It's time to celebrate our species' great moments in de-evolution.
Here are some of the genetic throwbacks clinging to the bottom of our evolutionary ladder.
Climb up, guys. Our first contestant in the race to prove that the end is near for our species comes in the form of a fatty.
That's right. Now, a really dumb fatty who falls down and goes boom.
I'm too fat to ghost ride. Oh.
Come on, you guys. You get mad at us for putting down fat people. Come on.
It's not us, it's gravity.
Exhibit A.
Sorry,
Exhibit
I'm just
A.
saying, they gotta fight twice as hard, or 400 times as hard, whatever it is.
But being fat is kind of fun in a way.
Loot!
All right, well, I gotta know, how many mutated fish out of 5 does this clip get?
He did fall down and go boom. I'm gonna give it 3. I'm gonna start off with the 3 here. Line 'em up.
All right, this next web gem comes from across the pond.
Ooh, apparently motorsports stupidity is a bond that unites us all, no matter where we are from. Oh. know, we have image stabilization when you're shaking.
Yeah.
We need like viral YouTube stabilization, that when something cool happens, you don't immediately start shooting the grass.
Yeah, there's
Like,
nothing on the grass.
Come on, suck it up, camera guys. Get
Yeah.
ready for that moment. Stay on it.
And if your friend is hurt,
he's hurt anyways, whether or not you get over to him in 5 seconds or 15.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I mean.
Zoom in, show us the goods.
Yeah, and then come to him later.
Thank
I mean,
you.
he's
Or
fine.
don't, whatever.
God.
All right, man, your turn. How many mutated fish did the British Dukes of Hazzard earn for his leap of faith?
Well, that's clearly a little bit better than the man falling off, because he's stupider, so 4 out of 5.
Wow. I see you adding an extra fish like they have an extra eyeball. All right.
Yeah.
Our last voyage into the world of internet lunacy involves a cliff, a man, and a really bad idea.
Now, this hurt very, very bad.
Oh. You all right?
That was awesome! He gets up and walks!
That was the single worst lay parkour video I've ever seen in my life.
That was seriously awesome. He gets up and walks. I mean, he's a
Well,
little
he sort of
wobbly,
hobbles away, yes.
So that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was either from breaking an ankle or from too many PBRs. One of the two.
All right, well, let's wrap it up. How many mutated fish, huh? What you got?
Because there was absolutely no point to that guy leaping like that, I mean, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. I mean, well done. Right him up.
All right, now, we do make fun of these people. We put up their videos whenever we do this, yes, but we do honestly dream of the day when great moments in de-evolution, it's no longer necessary because we will have evolved beyond fatties rolling off cars.
Not me.
No?
No, I want like super fatties that are falling off monster trucks. Like I'm saying, let's upgrade this crap. You know what I'm saying?
A fatty off the cliff.
Cliff fatty? Drive the van off the cliff, Dukes of Hazzard style, and have them roll off. Let's mash them up.
Yeah,
Get on Craigslist. We need a monster truck and a fatty, please.
We got Americus.
Oh, he's
a sumo wrestler. It's a compliment. All right, now that we've brought you the high-end ties, it's time to slam you down on the ground. Feel that in the pit of your stomach? It's the epic fail.
Oh, that's, yeah. Today's very special failers marched straight into a police station and demanded all of the tellers' money.
Probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
This is surveillance video from the Port St. Lucie Police Department Wednesday. Get this, a 12-year-old boy in the blue and white jacket and another 14-year-old walk into the police station lobby and demand cash from the woman behind the desk.
The woman behind the counter ran for help. Unbelievably, at the same time all this was going on, right back here, there was actually a dozen or so officers in a police training class. They filed out one by one, guns drawn, and took the 2 suspects down, taking them to jail.
This had to be a setup. They wanted to be arrested or they were part of the police training program. Something had to be.
This is a fail on a very, very epic level. Roll it.
Everybody go to g4tv.com/AOTS for all things you saw today and more.
It's almost time to go because we've, I guess we've now officially arrived at our happy ending.
Oh! It's time to lay some pipes.
Oh! What? The train is ready to enter the tunnel.
The rocket ship is taking off.
Okay. Hey, we'll yank your chain again tomorrow, guys. Don't worry about it.